Hey there guys, and welcome to my Atlas Reactor first look video.
Your team is ready.
This is a video that's been long awaited for a long time. I've been wanting to do it for a very long time. I believe you can... Fuck, I didn't mean to actually press space there. Is it escape? Oh no, we can't actually pause it. I thought you could pause AI matches, but... evidently not. Not that it particularly matters. We're going to send our drone over there and then move to here.
The hunt is on. Your attacks will betray you.
So, what is Atlas Reactor? Well, Atlas Reactor is a XCOM-esque multiplayer game. It is extremely interesting, and it's a game I've fallen in love with ever since I first got access to it, and I believe I have had access to this game since access was allowed. So yeah, I've had this game a very long time, all the way through the alpha, and when the alpha originally came out, I wasn't allowed to make videos on it. When that embargo was then lifted, I didn't make videos on it, and the main reason for that is, I swear these split. I'm confused. I don't know what to do. Let's do it on Asana, is it? And then we want to go into cover, so we'll go there and lock in. So yeah, this video has been coming for a very, very long time. Now, I've shown you some short gameplay here. I am in an AI battle because it's easier to show you guys what's going on in an AI battle rather than in a PvP battle. So usually in a PvP battle, you have 4 heroes versus 4 heroes, and each hero is a player. You can also have 3v3, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I haven't played this game in a while, and a lot of things have changed, so my knowledge is unfortunately a little bit worse than perhaps it should be. So how does the game work? So you take control of a single character, and like XCOM, you have the cover system, and the cover system works very much like XCOM. If I go here, I have full cover in that direction. If I go, give me a second, yep, I wanted to make sure I was pressing the right key there. If I go here, I will have half cover on one side and full cover on the other side. So then I have 2 sides of cover. Unlike XCOM, however, you can't fire around corners too well, and the abilities are aimed. So you can see here, I've pressed on my first ability, Tracer Bolt. I'll just hover over each of these abilities. You guys can pause the video if you so wish to read them. I've played this character quite a bit, so I kind of know what all of the abilities do. There's also these down here, which I'll talk about in a minute. So you can see here, I've used this first ability. I've clicked on this first ability, so then I can aim it. We're going to aim it at Asana. Then we get to choose where we want to move. So I want to move here, and then we're going to lock in. And that is the end of the planning phase. Now this game has 4 phases in total. 3 of them are labeled, as you can see down here. And what do those phases mean? So the first phase is the planning phase, where you get to make all of your decisions. You get to aim, you get to do different things. But something you want to keep in mind throughout this game, and as you saw there, I missed Asana, is when do your abilities proc? So my abilities, these 2, proc on the blast phase. This one procs on the prep phase, and this one on the dash. And what does that mean? Well, you saw down here all the different phases, I'm sure. So the prep phase, all abilities that have prep on them, fire in that phase. Then the dash phase activates, and everyone who has a dash ability uses it during that phase. And then come the blast phase, which is usually attacks that do damage. And you've kind of got a plan for instance, when I was aiming at Asana here, I had to plan that she's on low health, and she might not be there next turn. So perhaps I don't want to be aiming for her, because she has abilities that could move her out of the way. And unfortunately, I didn't guess correctly, and I missed my target. And that is as simple as it gets, really. how you kind of plan is, so dash abilities are usually dodges. Preps are usually support abilities, so heals and things like this. So this is a slow and a reveal and a weak. So it weakens my opponent. It weakens my opponent. It reveals them on the map, so fog of war is no longer an issue. Line of sight is a thing in this game. If you don't have line of sight to an enemy, you and your team cannot see them. So as long as your entire team has line of sight to an enemy, then you should all be able to see them. I've just realized she's got like the hawk skin here, which is pretty damn cool. Now the question here is, do I want to go for Aurora? Pup is going to go for an Aurora, and you see what ability he's using there. Unfortunately, it's not going to tell me how much damage he's going to do. Huh, interesting. On the other hand, I could go for Dr. Finn, which I think I'm going to do. I'm also going to activate my Might ability, which is going to make me hit for a lot more, and I'm going to lock that in. Now, you might notice this ability, I haven't been able to select it, and you may ask why. So every ability, or most of them anyways, have an energy cost, and you can see down here in the bottom left, you have your HP and your energy. So this ability, for example, has on it, gain 12 energy if you hit an enemy. This one has gain 5 energy per enemy hit. This one gains 6 energy per target hit. This one is just gain 10 energy. And then this one requires 100 energy. So this is like your ultimate, if you want to call it that. So I'm at 90 energy. I need 100 energy to do this. This will give me 10. This will give me 5 for each enemy hit. And this will give me 12 if I hit an enemy. Thing is, I've got to now think, do I want this ultimate? Well, yes, I do. And what's the best way of getting it? I honestly think the best way of getting it is to move my Hawk drone to here, because that then defends my teammate. And then if I move to here and lock in, so then I'll get 2 hits, they'll give me 5 each, and I'll get my ultimate, and then I can drop my ultimate down if I so wish. The thing is, she just used a dash ability, which means that she's moved out of the way, so I will not get what I had originally planned for. And that, again, shows off the pre-planning of this game. I don't know what Pup was trying to do there, but I'll take it, I suppose. And I've kind of shown you what this game now entails. So, how do you win a match? Well, you win a match by getting so many kills. So you can see up here, 5 kills or most kills after 13 turns. So the turn count is currently at 8. And our team has got 2 kills. The enemy team has got 0. So we're winning pretty substantially. Oh, I also have my ultimate. I'm not 100% sure how I managed to do that, but I have it all the same. So now I can choose, do I want to drop my ultimate down somewhere? The funny thing is, the enemy team, the people we've killed, have likely respawned by now. It takes a turn for them to respawn after you die, and that means they could be anywhere on the map. So I've got to kind of guess where they could be. What I'm going to do is, because I know Asana's quite melee intensive, but I'm pretty sure Titus and that are going to move, I'm going to drop my box here, and I'm going to stay where I am. And what that's going to allow me to do... Sorry, I was just looking at something. And what that will allow me to do then is preemptively guess that the enemies are going to turn up in this area. And I'm hoping they are. Asana's about to die. And she's dead. No, she's not. I expected that to kill her. But obviously not. There we go, Aurora's dead, and Asana's dead. So double takedown, and then Grey has turned up, and so has Mr. Finn. So now we can choose what we want to do. I'm going to use my Tranquilizer Darts on Grey, and my Tracer Bolt. I'm going to lock that in. I don't want to move. She's out in the open, so she's going to take a lot of damage, but I don't have any defense points against her, because I'm not in cover against her. Unfortunately, because our team are moving, my Voltiac Volatic? How do you even say that word? Voltaic cage? Sorry about that. I don't know why that word's so difficult for me to say, but there you go. It's not going to do very much, and in fact it's actually ended now because no one went into it, which is unfortunate. I'm also in a place where I can't actually do anything, so now I can make a choice. I can either support Pup in killing Dr. Finn, or I can move and get into a good position. I'm going to support Pup. That's going to allow me to move a little bit, but not far. I'm going to move here, because that's going to give me cover from Grey. I think Dr. Finn is actually going to move, so I'm not too concerned. We know an enemy's behind here now, because they just healed Grey. And we also know an enemy is here, because they've linked. And there you go. So Asana's now appeared. Pup, unfortunately, is going to take a little bit of a beating. Titus is going after Grey, which is a good call, because Grey's now the weakest. Asana's shielded both of Dr. Finn and herself.
Go, Rio.
Ouch. And Titus is now knocked out, and there's Aurora right there. So then we have another decision mode to make. We could shoot Asana from here, which would be interesting. Alternatively, we could jump to here. And then I can't do anything. This uses up all of my turn, unfortunately. Which is kind of a pain, but it will work. We'll see what we can do. The idea is perhaps these move over here. They retreat a little bit. And I'm now hidden from the enemy team. I am in like in bushes, if you want to talk in Dota League kind of speak. And hopefully this game will be ending in a minute. Oh, I've just realized this actually counts down. So when I said 12 turns before, it wasn't at turn 12. It counts down. Which, I guess that's how it's written. So now that their Grey is in this fog, I can see her, and her team can see me. Which is a dangerous place to be. But with Titus here, I am not actually too concerned. I don't want to retreat to where Asana is. Aurora's going to retreat. I'm going to retreat behind here, hoping that the enemy team goes back with Aurora and goes into this corner. So Asana and Pup are going to have a 1v1, which, I'm sorry Pup, you're kind of on your own there. The entire enemy team has now been weakened, but so have we. Yeah, Pup's taking a bit of a beating. Our Dr. Finn's at 3 health. But he's going after a health orb. I guess I haven't spoken about that. On these maps as well, you also have these orbs, as you can see here. And these orbs do different things. So they do what you'd expect them to do, based on what their graphic is. So a green plus is a health orb, gives you health. A red sword is an attack. So that will boost how much damage you do for a couple of turns, I think. Yellow gives you energy. It actually fills up your energy bar. And blue will give you more movement, so you can move further on the map. My scrolling here is not working to the best it could have. Now, the enemy team has done something very peculiar. And they've put 3 of their team members within my hawk range. Which means they're going to take a little bit of damage that they might not want to take. So let's see how this plays out. And the idea is we should kill them in a minute. Dr. Finn, I'm expecting to die. Although he's now disappeared. He's gone over here. Titus actually moved him, I think. Which is great. Thanks, Titus. Although that could have been my fault. I didn't actually see what ability he was using. So that could have been very much been my fault. We could easily kill Asana here. So I'm going to focus on Asana. I'm going to move to here, so I get protected from Aurora and Dr. Finn to an extent. And then we go to the resolution. I've weakened and slowed Asana, so she can't go too far. She can't do too much damage. Pup is then killed her, and Titus has also killed her. These two are taking a bit of a beating, and they've also been silenced, I think, scrambled. Yeah, they can only use their primary ability, which is their #1 ability, which is really, really sad. Sana's just taken another load of damage. Dr. Finn's actually alive by 1 HP, and he killed both Pup and Titus, which is very interesting. And then Dr. Finn does the exact same thing, kills 2 of theirs, and that ends in a victory.
Over already?
I got a GG bonus. It's 50% because I'm using a bonus thing. And for leveling up for the season, so you have a season level, which changes every season, as you might think. And you also have a freelancer level, which levels up every time you play a freelancer. You can see my boosts there. So there's a play with friends bonus, which is great, and a GG boost, which are automatic, which I don't like. But there, you know, I would prefer that these weren't automatically used, but there you go. And for leveling up, we also got a Digi chest, which we'll open up now. So what do I like about this game? Now that you've seen some gameplay, I really like this game. I have to admit, when I originally heard the concept for it, when I originally saw the when I saw this concept, when I heard the concept for this game, when I originally saw like the trailers and the videos and reveals for it. Cool, we got more GG boosts and the visage of battle. Whatever that is. Should we look? Apparently that was a... Oh, cool, it's one of those. I kind of like my creator program one. So yeah, when I originally heard what this... when I originally heard about this game, you can see there's going to be ranked in... There's a PvP mode, bots, and practice, which is great. Anyways, I'll actually get to what I want to say now. So when I originally heard about this game and I saw the reveals and things like this, I couldn't quite understand how it was going to work, because XCOM multiplayer, let's be honest, isn't the greatest in the world, and putting that in a single player focus, so one player was taking control of a single character and then you have to work as a team, I kind of thought it was just going to be a mismatch of just ability spam, honestly. I didn't think it would work very well at all. And I played this game when I originally got access to it, and I have to admit, I was blown away. Yeah, this game is absolutely great. I don't know what this guy's on about, but pay to win, because you can't actually buy anything in this game at the moment. Not to my knowledge, anyways. But, yeah. And there's also custom games down there. Oh no, that's to create a game for people to join, which is pretty cool. But yeah, playing this game, I've really, really, really enjoyed it thus far. And the multiplayer is absolutely great. The heroes are great. The abilities are great. Everything about it is just so good, and it's done so well. It's really fluid to play. It's a lot of fun, and it's free. Like, I'm a Trion fan. I'm not going to deny that. But I honestly mean it when I say that they've really nailed it here. I wasn't expecting this game to be what it turned out to be. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be so good. And playing it and really, really enjoying it is just absolutely amazing. And yeah, it's great. It's absolutely great. And I hope you guys try it out. I guess I should go into a bit of the cons. Do I have any problems with it? Of course I do. Some of the controls are a little janky, I find. It is in beta. I don't like how they unlock stuff. Obviously, I already talked about the boosts. I don't actually like how any of the boosts work. To round up, what are my thoughts on Atlas Reactor? I think if you like XCOM, if you like quite a strategic, calculated, a thought-provoking game, honestly, Atlas Reactor is the one for you. It's a lot of fun, and I've really enjoyed myself with it thus far, and I'm going to continue playing with it, and I'm going to continue streaming it, and everything else, and maybe I'll make some videos on it. Who knows? Anyways, if you have enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like rating. If you've not enjoyed the video, then make sure to give it a dislike rating. If you are new to the channel and wish to see more, make sure to hit subscribe. I've been your host, Phoenix Cypher. Thank you for watching, and adios, mis amigos.